I suppose me and Geralt have more in common than I thought. Whenever I have dreams of beautiful women, they usually are before or after the point where I get to enjoy them, which is really annoying. I think every person has had that kind of dream. God, this is going to be so bad for my enjoyment of picking things up. Look how much shit there is to pick up. Think of this as stocking up for future endeavours as we eat more bread. It's Roach! Oh, that is so good, dude. But there's more things to pick up. We could be here all day. So Roach is the... Is it a gelding? I forget which one it is. But it is the horse that Geralt has. It's a horse that he's always saying he's going to replace, and he never does. Because he's kind of stuck in his old ways, because it hesitates all the time. It's not the best horse, but, you know, it's got character, I guess you could say. What was over here? I didn't mean to... Shit, I did not mean to do that. Oh, it scared the horse. That is cool. Interesting, so when you use Ard, it uses stamina as they explained to us, but the stamina is also linked to your ability to run. However, the running doesn't mess with it. It just... only afterwards, of course. Now, what's this? Beware. Bandits calling themselves Temeria's soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. They have been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects. Assisting or sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished, the fullest extent permitted by Imperial law. On behalf of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Captain Peter Sar Gwynlave. Sounds very Welsh, that last bit. Emperor of Nilfgaard. That guy's pretty interesting. I assume he's going to be some kind of antagonist. Yep, there is more stuff to pick up. So, in the old games, you used a lot of this stuff to make potions, and potions were very important. Wow, look at this.
So many corpses, and the war's just started.
Oh, I like that. Can I, a blunt axe? Is this game governed by weight again? Yes, look in the top right, 7 of 60. Oh, God, I hate that. I hate that so much. What is it telling me? Here is your currently equipped items. Here are the other items in your possession. Use tabs to show items. Yeah, that's the same. Here you'll find information that's... Oh, that's really good. You see that? That is awesome. That's super useful. That's a nice piece of UI, that. And of course, the alchemy ingredients have weight. This game is... if you've never played the old Witcher games, they're a little bit pedantic. But it's pedantic in a way that people enjoy, I guess. This is what I was interested in. This is what we need to have a look at. So... I thought this was... Right. So this is the stuff you start with. Adrenaline points loss upon taking damage is lowered, and you get more adrenaline. I assume this is upgrade stuff, which is what I'm looking for. Time slowed by an additional 15% while aiming crossbow. That could be good if you want to do that. Deflect arrows while parrying. That is really useful, especially on this difficulty, because arrows are deadly. Like, I'm not even going to joke how deadly arrows are. Ooh. That's the one I want. Increase that DPS on the fast attacks. Then we've got Precise Blow. Increases chance of landing a fast attack critical by 2%. And it increases critical hit damage. That's what I want as well. That does the same for the Strong. Damage from hits received while dodging is reduced. That is really powerful. Something to bear in mind here as well, guys. The Witcher system has a critical system where if you get hit from behind, you will take more damage. So never get hit from behind. More adrenaline. Interesting, you get like a second chance ability. Razor Focus. Instantly gain 1 adrenaline when entering combat. That could be interesting, depending on what you use adrenaline for. Crossbow hits again. Ooh, after a successful counterattack, the next attack deals 30% damage per skill level. And there's 3 levels. So maybe the second is 40%, the third is 50%, which could be really, really interesting. Hopefully we can level towards that, because I want to see if counterattacking is actually good in this game, because in the last games, it wasn't, and it saddened me a lot. Deals additional damage in proportion to the stamina consumed. Ignores enemy's defense. Wow. Ooh, look at that, dude. 100%. Spinning attack that strikes all foes in a surrounding area. Fast attacks now apply a bleed. Ooh. 25. Cool. Reduces enemies' damage resistance. That's good. That's armor breaking. Each adrenaline point adds 1 chance to killing an opponent instantly. Interesting. So for that, basically, if you can get your adrenaline up quickly, really fast, you have a great chance of killing stuff that normally, you know, might take a while. That could be a sleeper, really, really good skill. Or it could be utter shit. Critical hits dealt with crossbow disable monsters' special abilities. That could be good too. Imagine if there's an enemy that's got an attack that's game over and you literally cannot do anything about it. Boom, stop it from doing it. And hopefully that recharges so that you can keep doing that. And you can keep it in a state of, like, if it's got strong magic, it can't do its magic, and then it comes physical and you ruin it. That could be interesting. Flood of Anger. When casting a sign, it increases the damage of the sign. So that's combat. How do we look at... Here we go. Eyeballs. Signs. A directed blast of telekinetic energy staggers opponents. Yeah, we know what that does. Right, here we go. Arb's range. Really important. Knockdown chance. Really important, because if you can hit enemies on the ground, very powerful. Intensity. 40 damage. So the thing that I'm worried about is I don't know if Ard does the stun that allows you to kill. Because in the other games, there was a chance to do a killing move, which is really good. Permanently weakens armor. That's good. Emits a continuous stream of fire. I've seen that on the footage that they showed for the game. More intensity. Applies burning, which is just like poison, but fire-based. So more Yrden. Or Erden. Damages and slows all enemies within 10 radiuses, 10 yards. More intensity. Applies like a poison effect. Quench Shield pushes opponents' backs when it breaks. That's really good. Good for getting people off you. Create an active shield. Maintaining and blocking attacks drains stamina. Damage absorbed by a shield restores players' vitality. That's really good as well. Quen is normally incredibly overpowered. Increases Quen. Reflects absorbed damage back to the attacker, but only 5%. Target does not move towards Geralt while he is casting Axii. Also increases the effectiveness of Axii and dialogue. So that is an ability that enables you to influence people. So that could be good. Targeted enemy briefly becomes an ally. So yeah, this is the one that messes with their head, if you remember. 2 opponents can be influenced at the same time. So that's actually a really powerful sign that gets often neglected, and I will probably neglect it in this playthrough, but it's good to know that it's there. Alchemy. So this is where things get a little bit more strategical and tactical. Increases potions overdose threshold by 1%. Interesting. Each potion does imbibed heals. Okay. Potion effects don't wear off until potion toxicity falls to 90% of the maximum level. Imbibing a potion gives a 20% chance of activating the effects of another randomly selected potion without additional toxicity costs. So, just going based off this, do apologise if you can hear me doing like little throat coughs. My throat's kind of dry, I don't know why. I've not really been doing too much with it. That might be why it's dry. But there's a balance between the positive effects of the potions and the negative effects of the toxicity that's caused by taking too many. I don't know how this is going to work or be applied, but we will figure it out together. Poison blades for oils. I like me some oils. Oil applied to blade gives a 3% chance of poisoning. And it increases the duration. So I'm a big fan of stuff like that. That's cool. Extra blade oils now have 30% more charges. That sounds good. When adrenaline points are at their maximum, critical hit damages against targeted enemy types is increased. Wow, that sounds good. Bombs. This will be interesting. So time slows when you throw bombs. That aids that. Bombs that usually do not inflict damage now do. Increases maximum number of bombs. Upon detonation, bombs separate into explosive fragments, so it makes them have debris. So that's to do with making potions. More to do with mutagens. Mutagens are something that it took forever to get on the second game. I don't know if it'll be any better in this one. So it's just increasing the effectiveness of your mutagens, which we'll not see those for a while, maybe. Trial of the Grasses. Interesting. So I think that's the official name of the trials that the Witcher goes through when he becomes a Witcher, which is essentially like physical and mental battery. It's pure torture, but they come out on the other side of it something more than human. Look at that. If potion toxicity is above 0, time automatically slows when an enemy is about to perform a counter-attack. That's really interesting. Maximum vitality. See what I mean? So what this is doing here is, because you're a Witcher, it's giving you these abilities that are exploiting the usual weakness of doing too much with the toxicity. However, here, it's giving you that risk versus reward thing of you're risking high toxicity to get these passives, which could be really good or really dangerous, I don't really know yet. Toxicity drops 1 point per second faster. See what I mean? So it's kind of this back and forth. I like the idea of it, because you know me, guys, I love risk. I'm a big fan of risk. You know, taking over those countries with those tiny little men and those wars that happened in our minds. No, not that risk. Just risk and reward. I think if you put it in a game, it's fantastic. It has nothing to do with the board game. Yeah, look at that. If toxicity is above 0, each opponent killed increases a chance for a critical hit by an additional 10%. That it sounds powerful. Oh shit, wrong button. It might not be. Where are we? General. Okay. Sun and stars. During the day, vitality regenerates by an additional 10 points per second when not in combat. At night, it by additional 1 point. During combat. Interesting. So at the night we get a buff, and during the day we do. Increases vitality. Whoa! That's a lot of vitality. If you bear in mind, right now, we have 3,500 as our max life. That's quite a lot of vitality. But we're not doing that. Each piece of light armor increases critical hit damage by 20% and Ooh, boys! Boys! We're doing that. That is happening. The only problem with this is if the light armor doesn't look good and the other armors look cool, that'll be an issue, but other than that... Look at that! Oh my goodness, imagine, I don't know how many armor pieces you can wear, but just imagine if it's 5. That could be so good! Each piece of medium armor increases sign intensities, so this is cool as shit now, because this is also giving us the ability to get abilities through wearing different things. If you are in a fight where your signs are really important, if you have this skill, medium armor is what you're going to go to, because you're going to get this passive. It's a lot like Lords of the Fallen, only it's actually telling you what the passives are and it's not shitty. Each piece of heavy armor ups your vitality and your strong attack. Love the sound of that. So that's going to enable us to have a better metabolic control and get more toxicity. Adrenaline points increase both weapon damage and sign damage. That sounds really good. That sounds pretty standard. Oh, interesting. That's a good way if you're going to use a lot of signs. And that's extra damage on your crossbows. A crossbow, sorry. What is that? See, this is mutagens. We don't have any, so we can't really look too much into it, but That's a rundown of the abilities anyway, guys. I'm super excited on that. The game wants me to go this way, back where my horse was, but I want to kind of go this way. So let's just have a wander, and let's have a see what we can see. Ooh, chest. Steel Ignat's is a master alchemy and crafting item, and we also got a shirt, which... cool. I pressed A, no? No A? Another blunt axe. We're going to sell some of this, hopefully. Get us some florins. Or whatever the currency's called in this area. Interesting. Meteorite silver plates. Cool. I don't know what it is about the perspective in this game, but I feel like I want to take a step back. It feels like the camera's really close. Is that just me? Can I... Oh, bollocks, I just used something. Trying to pull the camera back. We'll get used to it. Wow, there's tons of shit to pick up. And everyone's using blunt axes. Maybe if you used a sharpened axe, you wouldn't have died. Dude. Like, what is happening? We just slid down the mountain. Whoa. We finally did it, guys. We're already floating. Can we go someplace special? We found the jank. Let's try and climb the... No. It's all good. You've got to forgive him stuff like that, guys. It's so difficult to get everything. Like, look, that's what they've done. They've put like a no walking on it so that it slides you off. And if it doesn't slide you off for whatever reason, you get to float a little bit. Some ashes. We're going to have fun with this game, people. It's going to be a lot of fun. More axes. God, they better sell... Whoa. I hope they're not too heavy. Rusty Novigrad sword. Okay. You can hear the flies. The audio design is really nice. And of course, look at this game! My god. Have you noticed how the wind is moving everything? More blunt. So it's nothing too precious. I don't want to bump into some crazy... Why, is that through his head? Oh no, he's leant against it. Yeah, it's the control between moving and running. Because Geralt has a walk if you lightly brush it, and he has a jog if you hold it, the transition between walk and jog is quite steep. So when you try, for instance, to just like turn and stop, you like run a little bit. So it's that feeling of a looseness to the movement, which I'm not used to because I've been playing Bloodborne, and of course Bloodborne has got great movement in other games, but you know what I mean. A lot of blunt axes, lots of blunt axes, rusty Novigrad swords, blunt axe. So you're not missing anything if you don't do what I'm doing here, but if you think about it, if we get to a town quite quickly, we can sell all this and we can get a little bit of an advantage with some florins, hopefully, which I think is the currency. I could be wrong. I hope you don't have OCD if you play this game, because you're going to be here hours, dude. There's so much to see and pick up. Water, that's good. Got some more water. So let's just have a perusal over here. Seems like there's a shield. Can we touch it? That's a problem. I'm very spam happy on picking things up, and the menus move so quickly that you're going to be able to pick stuff up without reading it. Yeah, the camera gets real close in this game. That's interesting. I wonder if that's going to prove useful or not so useful. Look at the trees in the distance. They're even moving. It's an ambitious game. I like the music too. It's understated, but it's there. And I'm not a big fan of games not having music. This actually feels like a war field, you know what I mean? Like, you walk across so many planes in games, you go across so many environments that just don't feel like anything's even remotely happening in them. This feels like there's been a war has been here. Because it has. Like, colour me impressed already. This is the kind of detail where you could pass this up and never see this. But not only is this... Hang on. We've got add-on. Let's rough some of these boys up, shall we? Before we do, we're going to quickly save just in case. You want to get used to doing this, folks. If you're playing on this kind of difficulty, dying is going to happen really quick. If it's anything like Dark, and I don't know if it is. Oh wow! It just kind of saves, and you're able to immediately do other things. That is beautiful. Okay, Monster's Nest. Right. Can I get your attention, please? Level 2 ghoul. Is it all of them, or one of them? It looks like all of them to me. The lock-on is not the best range. No lock-on? Really? There we go. We're on. So, is there a benefit to holding guard? Come on, dickhead. Test my guard. I need to know if this hurts. Hurt me, dude. Come on. I think you've got to block. I seriously do. I think we can now block, which is insanely powerful if we can, because you couldn't do this before, because this hurt you. Which means, instead of being really evasive, we can be quite defensive, and that will work. What are these bitches doing? Stop running away, dickheads. I'm going to kill your nest. If I can. Don't think I won't.
Magic.
How do I do that?
Place of power.
Yeah, I know what places of power are, dude. How do I do it? Oh my goodness, you see that? Aha! I was guarding then and that hurt, which means if they do a strong attack, it might go through it. Can you please change to him? Yeah, these are awful because they're cowards, but they hurt. Like, fuck. You, we need to divide and conquer, buddy. Why would you not lock on, dude? Don't punch the thing, dickhead! What is he doing? This is so strange. I need to... That is annoying. Don't put your sword away when there's enemies, dude. That's not cool. We die too fast for that to be a thing. Right. That did not work.
Come on.
Whoa! That's just like Witcher 2, that right there. Just like Witcher 2. Did you see how fast it attacked? I need to press Y for that. Let's eat a little bit of bread. Whoa! This is a lot of dudes. We don't have the life or the skill right now to be taking this on. But we're going to try. I can't change my sign, alright? Fair dues. You going to come, dude? No? Is there a way to just destroy? Where's the place of power? That's the place of power. What do we do?
Just destroy it.
How do I do this? I forget. I need a bomb to destroy this nest anyway. Okay, what is it? Anything good? Have I got? No, I don't have a bomb.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Yes, Geralt, we got that, dude. It's just we don't have a bomb. Which means we need to make a bomb. Wish this enemy a bit more aggressive rather than incredibly passive. Like, we're not actually in any danger. We've got really low life, but because of the defending the nest, which is quite cool, they're not really that dangerous. Oh, I pressed the wrong button to change my sign. Okay. What if they like fire? Oi, dickhead. See what I mean? It's just not... I did not reach. So your friend is showing interest, it seems. Okay, they're changing the lock-ons. Not the best. You see that? He was able to dodge me like a pro. Oh, there it was. That was hilarious.